Hello my fellow ghouls and ghoulettes, and welcome to Monster Planet, where I talk about a monster's brief history, how it affected our modern world today, and how media portrays the monster. I'm your host, Nicholas Reed, and today's monster will leave you feeling wrapped up. The monster of the day is Japan's Tsuchigumo, which translated means dirt or earth spider. The name didn't start off as a name for the monster. It was believed to start as a derogatory term for anyone not under the Emperor's rule, from the native clans that attacked using tunnels and caves, to bandits and mercenaries and anybody that wasn't under the Emperor's command. The term didn't start to describe spiders until the 14th century. Tsuchigumo can be described in a wide variety of ways depending on the myth that you read. I would say that they're similar to Acromantula from Harry Potter if you've ever read or seen the movies, in terms of their size and aggressiveness. They live in rural areas, caves, mountains, and forests, which probably makes them one of the most diverse in terms of habitat monsters that we've talked about on this show. They diet on really anything that they can catch, from humans to just regular animals. And they have powers of illusion. Later versions of the myth might have been inspired by the Chinese bird spider, because they're both described as furry, striped, and very aggressive, which is how the Chinese bird spider earned the name the Earth Tiger. And actual tarantulas are actually supposed to be named after the creature, because Japan has no native burrowing spider populations. Tsuchigumo go by a couple of other names, such as Yatsukahagi and Ogumo, which means giant spider. Tsuchigumo is said to have been a clan of humanoid creatures that had long, glowing tails that they used to push rocks around, not like the spider that they became in modern times. One of the earliest texts that features the Tsuchigumo is the tale of the Heike, passed from biwa lute players orally throughout the centuries. But there have been so many different versions and variations on the story that it's hard to keep track of which one was the first one. Tsuchigumo appears in many legends, featuring the legendary warrior Minamoto no Yorimitsu, who fought against a female Tsuchigumo general leading an army of illusory yokai in one such story, who, with one slash of his blade, killed the Tsuchigumo, and out of her abdomen poured thousands of human infant-sized baby spiders. But him and his retainers managed to slay them all and return victorious. The Tsuchigumo has risen from obscurity over the centuries, starting off as a mere derogatory term for anyone who wouldn't pledge allegiance to the Emperor, to becoming the terrifying yokai it is today. A true testament to its power and might. While most forms of media play around with the beast's form, its abilities and origin remain very much the same. Tsuchigumo is truly rooted in history forevermore. Tsuchigumo appears in a surprising number of media, and not just Japanese media either, Western media as well, such as movies, TV shows, and video games. It appears in the Megami Tensei series as an enemy and an ally, as the loyal minion of Orochideyu and Inuyasha, as the boiler room attendant Kamaji in Studio Ghibli's 2001 film Spirited Away, as a boss in the Blighted Gate main mission of Team Ninja's Neo 2, and in Yokai Watch 4 as an S-rank recruitable yokai. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There are many comics and other forms of media that this monster spider appears in as well. While its appearance, size, and abilities may change between different forms of media, the Tsuchigumo will forever retain its most important characteristics, that being either its spider body or its spider characteristics, such as its number of limbs or sometimes its abilities. But that's a testament to how iconic and distinctive these characteristics have become, that no matter what form of media it appears in, it always has that little bit of the spider left over. That's all the time I had for you ghouls and ghoulettes. I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember, be careful, someone you know might just be a Tsuchigumo.